With a chapter title like Bad Luck, something tells me this game is not ending. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Another fun fact. Yeah! Why? See, it is, I don't know how. I genuinely do not get the mechanic. I mean, I guess I just need to drag it against the sheath more, but the only reason I'm afraid of dragging against the sheath is I don't want to bend the sword itself. And y'all may be like, Pencil, there's no way in this good green earth you're going to bend the sword yourself. And I'm like, I know, but also in like the the Witch review I did for this week, I threw the sword. Like I meant to lightly toss on the bed and then throw it out my window. So like I'm scared. All right, I'm scared. But at the same time, I do prefer that more solid that. But you know what it is? It's peak every week, and it seems like I do think we are winding down. I literally titled last chapter like rushing towards the end because I do think it's almost over. For the people who are sick, tired, done, want this game to just be done and finished with it, over with, and be gone. I think your wish is gonna be granted pretty soon. pretty soon. I don't think this chapter though, because it's titled Bad Luck, and like. I mean, like, maybe bad luck, but then again, maybe it's bad luck for PXG, so maybe the game can end this chapter? But at the same time, you don't know, technically, you saw you did discover that, but no. It can't end this chapter. Because I need my parlay to hit. And thank you to everybody who was in last week's comments being like, we need Pencil's parlay to hit. Thank y'all, I'm so glad y'all are happy when y'all alongside me, y'all want my parlay to hit, but for my parlay to hit, but then again, bad luck with time. No. Oh, no. Once again, I'm very 50-50. Maybe this game ends this chapter, maybe it doesn't. Because bad luck could literally be it ending up at Nessa's feet, and then being bad luck for Kaiser as everything's finally stolen away from him. Because that's the one thing, right? Don't get me wrong. I love Kaiser. I am a Kaiser creamer. I'm Michael Munger to the ultimate extreme. But at the same time, I remember the promise Isagi made at the start of the New English League. It's one of my favorite promises he ever makes. I will take everything from you. Everything. And he stole everything. He stole the man himself. But the only thing that's missing, the one thing it's holding on by a thread, he literally stole Kaiser's ego, stole his whole playstyle, stole his whole team, stole everything from Kaiser. But that man Ness, he's the last piece to be stolen. He's the last piece. So for my parlay, I need Ness to cook. But does he cook this chapter? Like that'd be a very fast turn. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. He's kind of been miring in the muck for a minute now. Kaiser awakened like 30 years ago. So like, Ness, I need you to lock it off. It's for my parlay, Ness. It's for my parlay, please. But let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into chapter 292. Bad Luck. Rin, I know your tongue is dry, bro. Like he's drooling, but like, I'm trying having my tongue out for a extensive period of time. And when he's young, his tongue is out like this. But obviously, he's not. Okay, let me stop that. But obviously, he's not gonna like fully dry out his tongue that quickly. Like he's probably getting sweat drops. Like I don't know. I hate when I bite my tongue when it's in my mouth. When I'm like chewing and then the stars align for the pain parameter for one reason or another, and suddenly I bite down on my tongue. I hate that. I cannot imagine running around. And I get it, you know, his jaw is just very, very relaxed. He's not intentionally. Like, generally speaking, my tongue isn't that long. Like, hold on, let me see. But let me hit max extendo range. It doesn't like I don't even think I could touch like my chin with the tongue. I've seen people who can get real long, but. With that being the case, though, like that's got to be to a certain point. It has to get uncomfortable. Like I know that thing's dry, bro. Like I know you need a bath horrifically, but let's see. Kaiser and Rin, 9 and 10, boom. Ugh, I knew you'd come. He's going all in on trying. Well, presumably Kaiser, but honestly. I do agree, though. I do agree. People in last week's comment section, and on last week's poll, too, where we were talking about Karasu versus Hiyori, who's going to win the matchup. People were like, yeah, Kaiser versus Rin is cool, but man, does it feel like Shido's been so heavily sidelined. And I do get that. Obviously, the main reason I think Shido hits so hard as a sideline is he was set up to be the other dragon in this whole dueling dragon sense that was the final match of PXG versus BM. It was supposed to be the one team of dragons versus the other team of dragons. But realistically, Rin kind of became the Hydra. Like, all three heads are all just Rin. He's a monster playmaking wise. He's a monster defensively, and he's a monster with the ball at his feet and trying to score. Like he became a Hydra, and Shido's kind of just been there. And like, and the thing is, whenever he is like on, he is there. First, let's say that he just never succeeds. And like, sure, Rin hasn't succeeded in a while. Ever since Isagi and Kaiser dabbed each other up. Like clearly, Rin has been struggling too. But man. Shido. I'm hoping whether, because I've seen debate on whether or not he's going to join the U20 team. Because technically, someone said in the comments, apparently he has spent enough time in Barcelona to actually qualify for their national team. Apparently, I just saw like that is a possibility. But I don't know. I feel like Shido needs something. He needs something though. He hasn't necessarily been crapped. Clearly, he's still very high ranked within Blue Lock. He's I think he's 4, because Ren's 1, Isagi's 2. Borrow's 3, I think Shido's 4. But with it being the case, man, I don't know. I'm really hoping that once the goal limit's lifted, and I do get it why the goals had to be suppressed for this, because it's not really real matches. But once the goal limit is lifted, I hope Shido's finally allowed to cook more consistently, or at least like let him shoot the ball more. That's the one thing. Like before this game, we ended up talking about, or no, Loki ended up talking about, Shido-san, you take way too many attempts on goal for how often you miss. Like only like I think like a third of Shido's attempts were actually on target. A lot, he just shoots way too much. And the thing with Ren was that he doesn't shoot enough, but his shots are always on target whenever he does go to shoot. So like, hopefully we get to see some more of that, because he didn't really even get to see that this match. He just doesn't really shoot that often. Let's see. He's gone all in on trying to destroy my coordination with Yoichi. I'm sorry, I still love whatever he calls Yoichi. With Yoichi, he's a monster of destruction. I mean, he is. Oh, it's just the red glaze. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh. I thought I was painting the room white, Kaiser, and here you are glazing this man to the moon and back. And like, it's crazy because Kaiser's 19, or at least like, actually, I don't think we have to actually have a canon Kaiser age, but like, it's presumed that he's on the upper echelon of the U20. But darn, man, to have like, especially considering how high. And you know, it isn't really, I guess maybe it is just the case of how far the mighty have fallen, dog. At the start of this arc, Kaiser seemed unstoppable, untouchable, unbeatable. And it felt like if you ever could stop him, you'd have to put like the whole team on him. Even in Manshine, that man shot straight through 6 defenders in the goalie. Like, this man was monstrous. And now he's out here getting pressed by a tiny 16-year-old, dog. Guys, I'm not saying the fall off needs to be studied, because there is no fall off. Kaiser, he's been hitting peak after peak after peak after peak, and just going peak and peak and peak and peak and peak. Like, Kaiser, honestly, as a character, has had one of, not the quickest, because these matches are pretty long, but has had one of the most stark perceptions relative to his introduction. I feel like back in the day, no one really liked Kaiser. Maybe people saw the potential, maybe people saw this narrative well before I did. I feel like no one really liked Kaiser at first. So to see this man rise in the ranks of favoritism so much just because of how good his writing is and how great his interactions are and his relationship with Hisai, like, oh, it just hits so good. Let's see. The only way we'll score a goal is by overcoming his greed. Overcoming or manipulating it. I think you can do that too, because ultimately he can't unless you two are literally right on top of each other. He can't be on the both of you at once. That's Rin's one big weakness. He suffers unironic. This is gonna be for my Pokemon players out there. He suffers from 4-move syndrome. Now, if you don't know what that is, in Pokemon, there are some Pokemon that have amazing, juicy, scrumdiddlyumptious movesets. Like, or learn sets, or TM learning set. Like, they have the most perfect, broad, wide range of moves. But the issue is, there are only 4 slots, 4 move slots you can choose from. So, for example, for like the most ancient example of Mew. Mew can learn literally every single TM, every single HM, all this stuff like that. So Mew has endless options, but it only has 4 slots. So so the bright side of Mew is that back in the day when you were building with Mew, essentially your opponent had to gamble on whether or not you were anything, like whether you were special, whether you were physical, whether you were bulky. Like, there are 50 million different ways you could build Mew. But for a Pokemon that's more consistently in one role, or possibly 1 or 2, there's Iron Valiant from Gen 9. And the thing with Iron Valiant is that it also suffers from 4-move syndrome. And I say this as a person who spams Iron Valiant as they play OU Showdown Ladder, because I want to run a mixed Val. I want to run Close Combat and Boom Blast just for high dual stabs, and then something else. But is that enough? Because I need priority in order to deal with certain things that can come in and wash me with their own priority. If I run Shadow Sneak, then I can't run Shadow Ball. Or if I run... if I try to run a mixed one, then I have to sacrifice stats in one way. And if you've played Pokemon, you know the difference between a high roll killing and a high roll living, or a high roll or a low roll. Slow down. The difference between 30 points in stats, whether you went adamant, fully, or realistically, you're running. If on Iron Valley specifically, you're running Jolly or you're running timid. Like you're not picking one. That's the thing. That difference then come from a slight like 30-point stat gap. Because you went timid, but ran close combat because you didn't want to run Aura Spear and you want to be able to take out Balissi, it can cost you a game, guys. I've lost so many games because it wasn't spec'd right. And even for a hyper-specific example, but that's different. I'm going so far down the Pokemon rabbit hole. But like, for example, I was running a Modest Darkrai. A Modest Choice Specs Terra Darkrai. Yes, I wanted everything that died to Dark Pulse because nothing's immune to Dark. But the issue was, I got outsped. Because Timid Darkrai, or Modest Darkrai is like 353. Meanwhile, Timid Darkrai is 383. That 30-point speed difference cost me a whole game. And I was like, I haven't gone back to Modest as much as I would like the extra power. And that's the case here. Where Rin, he only has so much coverage. While his specs are crazy, while he is a Choice Specs Terra Darkrai with Dark Pulse in Dark times... he can only attack one Mon, but he's playing doubles. He's the only valid Mon on his team, but he's playing doubles, and the moment he gets off Kaiser, there's going to be Isagi. And the moment he gets on Isagi, there's going to be Kaiser. And they both have that to work with. And even, here's the thing, at least physically, it seems like Kaiser is either relative or just flat out superior to Rin in terms of, like, actual physical interactions. So, like, Rin really has to pick his poison here. And ultimately, no matter what, it seems like this poison is going to do numbers to him. But let's see. The only way we'll score a goal is by overcoming his greed. But he cuts off my coordination with Yoichi now. Oh, but if he cuts off my coordination with Yoichi now, it's all over. So I need to stay aware of my position relative to the last passer. Ah, okay. So that's the thing. Not only do they have to work around Rin himself, who's trying to disrupt their connection, but they need to maintain their connection while also being in sight range and passing range of their main passer, which in this case would be Hiyori. Like, there's no, like, who else on PH or on BM passes right now? Other than Isagi, ironically now. And Kaiser now. But, like, I don't think there's really, Raichi technically, he's a solid ball handler, if you know what I'm talking about. So, technically, he may be the main core passer, but obviously you want to rely on Hiyori. His passes are too clean. Let's see. A last passer. Oh, okay, Isagi hit the dash. But I do like that. It's cool to see Isagi get to outpace these two because they're too busy fighting each other. He gets to... And hey, trust me, as a person who used to run track, it really does make a difference if someone's right next to you. You cannot drive your arms as hard. You cannot move as much as you can. You can't lean into a good clean run or firm up the way you usually could. It's why I didn't mind, and I did sometimes love the 4x2, but there are still cases where, like, because someone cut right in front of me, I remember there was one time I at least spiked the back of someone's calf because I thought it was a good idea to just hard cut in front of me. And I get it. You're trying to get in front of me, so you win. But, like, buddy, now you slowed us both down, and only caused us both to fall over, and I had to spike the back of your calf, you fell over, and I had to run over you. And I still beat you. Now, if you had just run behind me or run parallel to me, you wouldn't have to go through that. But I know probably to this day, because my feet were, I was rushing. I was going Mach 12 in my mind. There are probably still spike holes in the back of his calf to this day. Let's see. That's it. Oh, that's it, Yoichi. With that cross run, you'll confuse Renitoshi and disrupt his field of vision. The best thing we can do is head towards the goal and force him into choosing one of us to destroy. Yep. Oh, look at Isagi and Kaiser cooking together, though. But that's true. He can't be everywhere at once. And of course, there's the rest of his team. The rest of his team is Butchie. So naturally, it really is just Rin that Rin has to choose. He has to be the sole defender because no one else can stop him. But let's see. By stop him, I mean Kaiser and Isagi. They're just that monstrous. Luck will come to whoever he doesn't choose. We're feeling the same conclusion even without words. We're thinking on the same level. You're right in the ideal spot. Even here's the thing. I'll be generous. Even if my next parlay, for one reason or another, if Kanashiro Sensei heard my parlay was about to hit and be like, let's completely undo all narrative writing that we've had of Ness trying to discover a new magic and specifically being wrapped up in Isagi's magic and in Isagi's whole narrative of taking literally everything from Kaiser, possibly including his own men and this very team. Let's throw that all out because I do not want Pencil's parlay to hit. Even if we were to strip away all that, I'm so happy that my 4-game Isagi-Kaiser dynamic duo arc ended up coming true. I called that literally all the way back in Manshine. And I say all the way back, but hey, it's only been a minute. Like when I started reviewing Manshine like 2-3 years ago. But with it being the case, I'm so happy that this part of the parlay hit. Where Kaiser and Isagi are working together and genuinely realizing the potency of their combination. Which is why I'm hoping. This is a sub parlay. I'm hoping that both of them end up on La Real, the team that stays on. I really hope the two of them end up on the team that stays on, because the way these two are cooking right now under such limited circumstances in the back 4th or 3rd of this game, I know with more time, more adaptation, more development on both of their ends, they could become literally the most unstoppable striker duo this side of the Mississippi. But let's see. You're right in the ideal spot. This is soccer with Yoichi. It's fascinating. It's fun. It's fun as all get out. With this one attack, I'll become the emperor of a new dimension. Oh, you gotta be careful when I stand up now. Hold on. I feel a teeny tiny bit of eepiness coming onto your boy. So let me move the device out the way. Let me stand up, pulse up, check the gains, peep. Yeah, the gains have been hitting. I did have a really bad weekend though. I put on 10 pounds in 5 days. So I gotta go back and then lose that to get back to where I was. But like peep the gains, peep the weight. Oh. But hold on. Let me get the kinks out my back real quick before I hit this. For the one time. Better get the blood flowing. Almost touch the toes. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Whew. All right. That's the thing. I would stand and yap, but like it looked weird from the putting the camera at the upper angle looked weird, and the audio sounded off when I was editing. So I'm not gonna do it. I got the blood pumping, but I specifically did that trend in particular, not just because I got a majority of the body moving, but also I love this duo, man. What was that? I didn't even hit anything. What on earth was that? All right, but I love this duo, dog, and I love how these two, who genuinely despised each other, are now finding absolution in each other, right? Like obviously it's BL, so maybe enemies to allies could be classified as something else. Enemies to a different word that has the letter L in it. But regardless, that'd be kind of weird because but regardless of that, I love how these two are realizing, man, we low-key fumbled the bag by not doing this sooner. Like now it's just hitting. Even though obviously this is something born of logic, it's them realizing we individually cannot defeat a genius, we cannot overcome, we must combine our raw talent, combine our raw ability in order to transcend our own weaknesses and reach a level that even a genius cannot reach in Rin. Like, while that is all really, really good, you can tell, and once again, we even see it to a degree with Isagi, but especially here with Kaiser, he is genuinely enjoying himself. He hasn't reduced himself simply to a machine for the purpose of victory. He's genuinely having fun. He's enjoying himself. The same person he came here to crush in order to get his own value up, get his money up, not his funny up on a whole other team. He's now finally playing alongside, finally acknowledged, finally respecting, and instead of feeling disgusted by it, instead of hating it but being like, oh, fine, I gotta do it for the sake of logic and victory and all that, he's enjoying himself. And he believes he can transcend and reach a new dimension of status as an emperor by playing alongside the Hero King. And that these beautiful. When I tell you, kind of Shiro Sensei. That's the thing. I'm not saying I was some super genius calling that this was gonna happen, but I'm so happy that it did. So big. Well, let's see. Parlay time. Parlay time. Parlay time. Parlay time. Ladies and gentlemen, is this a drill? Is this not a drill? Is this not a drill? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I'm scared. Is this a drill? I'm no longer needed. Give up on soccer right now. That's so crazy. That's a crazy thing to say while he's still on the pitch. Let's see. My Kaiser has been stolen by Yoichi. Ness, are they even allegations with you, Ness? Are they even? Is it even fanon at this point? I think it's technically, legally speaking, it still is. But Ness, is it even fanon at this point, or is it just? Do you have a different type of BL in mind other than Blue Lock? Ness, buddy, you can be honest with me. No, go ahead. Be honest with me. Ness. But let's see. My Kaiser has been stolen by Yoichi. You should get stolen too, Ness. You get stolen too. Ness, you should do it. Ness, you should do it. Ness, you should maybe pass the ball to Isagi and, Elbaum's going, come on, Ness. We're only halfway through the chapter. Let's see. What do I do? Wait, hold on. I'm recording at a super weird angle. Let's see. What do I do? Do I have to change to... Yes! Ness, please. Ness, please. Put that 95 passing to work, please. Pigs without autonomy should get lost. Get up. Let's do this, you worthless small fry. Thinking about being in the shower with another man, bruh. The jokes write themselves. All right, is it even me? Is it? You know the jokes I'd make. Come on now. Come on, like this ain't rocket science. All right, you like getting wet, soaking wet with another man, and now he's mad that he can no longer get soaking wet because his man was taken by another man, literally and figuratively, in this case. Like the BL writes it, like the Blue Lock fanfic community. Do y'all even need to do anything? Like the material's here. Y'all might as well just transcribe the pages to text form. Let's see. That wish. Oh, that wish wouldn't be impossible for me. In that moment, you cast this. Yo, wait a minute. Why he got the? Is it Tattle? I forget which one. I haven't played Majora's Mask in well, actually, I don't think I ever played Majora's Mask, but I haven't watched Majora's Mask playthrough in forever. But why does this remind me low-key of one of the fairies from Majora's Mask? I forget if it's Tattle or Tail, but interesting. Let's see. In that moment, you cast a spell on me. Magician. Let's see. And we truly began. You truly began. He used you as a pawn, buddy. Let's see. But oh no. Ness, my parlay, Ness. Yes, Ness. My parlay. Yes. Oh, my juicy, thick, scrumdiddlyumptious parlay. Oh, it's going to hit. My parlay. I can smell it. Oh, my parlay. Do you see the parlay? Can you smell it? Can you taste it? I can taste it. But if you say you don't need me anymore and you want to start fresh, then I'll change too. Goodbye, my Kaiser. Goodbye to the me who believed I'd be the world's best with Kaiser. I'm sorry, I clapped directly in the mic. Oh, my parlay. Oh, my parlay. What was that? What was that? I'd be freaking myself out sometimes. Because, like, admittedly, I've been manipulating my voice for years. So, like, I'm used to it doing things that I'm not entirely used to, and then just like, taking that and expanding on it. And obviously, I've been trying to copy voices for years. But I don't know what that was. It sounded like something from an Invader Sim. But no, my part, it has to hit. I mean, I swear, Kaneshiro Sensei, I will fly to Japan myself, bro. If Ness passes to anyone but Isagi, bro. If he passes to anyone but Isagi, or if he tries to take the shot himself, if we get a run back of what Shiori trying to do, Kaneshiro Sensei, I will find you. And ask you why, because honestly, I'm not going to harm you. You make a peek every week. I'm not harming you or Nomori. Both of y'all are goats. But, like, if this isn't cold, hard, solid, thick, meaty, juicy, girthy, hard term confirmation for my parlay hit, I don't know what is. So all I'm saying, Kaneshiro Sensei said my parlay better hit. But to the me who believed I'd be the world's best with... Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot. Yori and Karasu were facing off. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, Karasu, you look a little bit stressed, buddy. You look a little bit stressed. You're gritting your teeth. Hiyori with the motion. Let's see. Oh, okay, nah, but Karasu with the immediate motion right back. I see it. Hold on. Let me see. Is this all you got? Oh, wait, whoops. Went a little bit too far there. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. Is this all you got, Ordinary? Same to you. Just try to steal it. Well, for my parlay. I agree with everyone in last week's poll. For my parlay, it's a hit. I think Hiyori does need to fumble the bag here, so let's see. Same to you. Just try to steal it. They're inside my range now. Metavision up, and would you look at that? Neither of them are even looking at him. The 50-50 of doom, despair, and dereliction. What's gonna happen? Now, it's just about timing. Interesting. But look at Rin. Look at that. He put that tongue away. He's like, darn it. They realize there's two of them and one of me. I'm not built for this. I can't run the 2v1. Let's see. These two. If I cover one of them, the other moves ahead like a seesaw. Yeah, baby. Put it on the Barbie then. That's what I'm talking about. That's the thing. Rin, it's not enough. It's just not enough, buddy. I can only destroy one of them. How crazy would it be if he, like, somehow destroyed... Don't get me wrong, I don't want Rin to do it, but it'd be crazy if, like, Rin learning that weakness after he loses this game for the sake of my parlay. He figures out a way to somehow defeat two people at once. And, like, it's not impossible. We see Nagi and Manshine just, like just straight hold off two people. But then again, he was on the offensive. Right now, Rin's currently on the defensive. So it'll be interesting to see how Rin adapts to this weakness. Because presumably, while Kaiser and Isagi are the first crazy top-of-the-line talented learner striker duo we've seen, it's highly likely that once we get to the U20 World Cup arc, there are going to be other people to press Rin like this. But then again, by the time we get to the U20 World Cup arc, there are going to be a lot more players than Rin who can pick up the defensive slack. Like Aiku, like Nico, like Aryu, arguably like Reo. Like there are going to be many other characters that take Rin's spot. And honestly, also because of that, I think we're going to see a decent chunk less of Defender Sagi once we get to the U20 World Cup arc. And I know a lot of people are like, there's no one on defense. Mensa Bergenzak, they suck. Get them off the pitch. And hey, they do suck. Get them off the pitch. But very specifically, I can definitely see Isagi cooling his jets a bit on the defensive end, simply because he'll have Aiku there, who's a high tier, if not the best defender we've seen in the series so far outside of Lorenzo. He's going to have Nico there. He's going to have Aryu. He's going to have Reo. He's going to have people who can actually support the back line. Let's see. I have to gamble. Ooh, but who you gonna gamble on? The new hotness? Honestly, Rin, me personally, I'd have to swing for Kaiser. The way he stopped you and cleared that ball, I would have to swing for Kaiser. Just to try to reestablish dominance, dog. You want to talk about risking your life? You know you can beat Isagi. You literally said that. If you want to really give into that idea of yours, that insane, twisted, berserk, black skeleton desire, then I think you need to take Kaiser. Because Kaiser's proven to you that he can outdo you. So you really gonna let that slide, Rin? Me personally, I wouldn't. But let's see. Now, Hiyori with the passive doom. Hiyori with the passive doom. I see the meta vision on. Ooh, what is this? Okay, traps the ball with his left. Ooh, bounces it off his right. Stop and boost. All right. Huh? And no, my parlay. Okay. Oh no, but my parlay. No, my parlay. For the sake of my parlay. No, but I don't want to say. I don't want to say Hiyori wants you to not be able to get the ball, but at the same time, I need my parlay. And Hiyori, you're not part of it. This isn't your game, buddy. Let's see. Stop and boost. Here they come. Isagi with a foolish rose. I do kind of wish, I mean, I get it. He has his tongue out. That's enough of a signifier. But I do wish he got more of that black skeleton. That'd be really, really cool. But let's see. What's this? Foolish rose. Okay. The arc pass of doom. Let's see. You're the one. Let's see. Ren. Ren. Old habits die hard, huh? Old habits die hard. Man, I mean, low-key, I know the Ren fans ain't gonna let me saying this. That's a little bit weak. That's a little bit, like, Ren. Ren. By your own ideology, by your own philosophy, by your own ego, you just pick the weaker opponent to sacrifice your life against. You should have gone for Kaiser. Kaiser not only beats you in an interaction where you were attempting to defeat him, but he's also the greater threat to you, specifically, physically. And if you truly want to risk your life, put your life on the line against a greater opponent, and feel the most euphoric and top-tier explosion, you can't do that with Isagi. You've already proven you can beat him. You already proven you can beat him. English properly, pencil. You've already proven that you can beat him. Quite consistently at that point. You literally explained how your specs overwhelm his within 4 meters of distance. So, beating him here? Like that's the thing. Does it even give the same satisfaction? Like, I don't know. If here's the difference, though. I get it if I'm running multiple high-level games. Like, say, because there have been some days where, like, my equal in Rivals or Smash Bros. Or, like, those are the fighting games I play because I'm really kind of boring. But there are days where I just have, like, a real good run. Where it's like, no matter what, I'm winning. Like, we've run a money match before, and I went 5-0. Like, we always run first to 5, and I just went 5-0. I swept them. But each one of those games was still close. I just happened to win every single one of them. So far, Isagi really hasn't put up a solid fight. Like he's been there physically, but Rin's specs completely outdo him. So it's like punching down. It's not high diff. It'd be like, because I'll admit, sometimes I do get bored curve stopping people. When I was first teaching one of my friends how to play fighters, I stopped using my main characters or anything. I just started playing randoms, and he was like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "It's not really fun to just beat down on you. I feel kind of mean too. This will not help you. Me beating the taste out of your mouth with combos I practiced in the lab for like 10 hours straight. Like, this will not help you. And this is not it." And this is the same case I feel about Rin here. Ultimately, he's kind of being weak going after Isagi. I mean, I get it, right? He's ultimately following his ego, his desire here, and he wants to devour and destroy Isagi particularly. But that is the weaker option. That's like it's like when a video game gives you a choice. Would you rather fight the boss or would you rather fight mobs? And like, obviously Isagi's higher than, but like, that's the thing, because Isagi's not a mob. But it's like, who would you rather battle? Arceus or Articuno? Like, Articuno's still legendary, don't get me wrong. Still good stats. Well, horrific typing. He's blown away by one rock slide. Versus Arceus. There are levels to it, you know what I'm talking about? So even though they're in the same category, and really considering Rin, you just lost? Mr. I want to risk my life running away from a chance to risk his life against a superior opponent? That's a little unsane-like of you. Rin, let's see. So it was me after all, you filthy beast. Oh, talk that talk. You talk that talk. Let's see. As I thought. Yo. Rin, how you become so... Well, then again, that's literally the whole point of the Down to Learners. They're able to predict those who have made themselves predictable, including geniuses. Geniuses do need to consistently keep innovating. But Hiyori passed perfectly, knowing that it would be Kaiser who got the ball. But hey, you know what? I actually wanted that too. I was actually genuinely hoping, because this is the first time where it's stuck, right? Where Hiyori's claim at the end of Ubers is actually genuinely sticking, where he's not specifically looking for a pass to Isagi. He's like, I'm going for the most optimal one. If Kaiser happens to be that one Isagi, I'm gonna send it to him, and he sent it to him. So even I wouldn't call that a parlay, because I didn't like bet that was gonna happen. I just wanted it. So we'll call it a lay par. It's something that I wanted to see, and we see it. He already passes the Kaiser, but I need this to fail somehow. I need this to fail. Let's see. Heading your way, Blue Rose. Would you look at that? Here it comes. Luck. Is that who I think it is? Is that what? Do my eyes deceive me? Well, butter my behind and call me a biscuit, brother. Is that Shido Ryusei? Now I see you, loser Rose. Okay, let me not. Nah, I see you, loser Rose. What? Shido coming to interact with the ball? In my Blue Lock? In my BM versus PXG? What? Huh? If Rin won't choose you, it means I can hunt you down. I see the chapter title. Bad luck. The game's not ending the chapter. No way it ends the chapter. There's not enough time. I think like 2/3 or like 3/4 of the way through the review. Let's see. Bad luck. Boom. And yo, Kaiser straight whiffs too. Darn. Shido in his headers, dog. He be hitting them headers. Let's see. Oh no. We're gonna get another counter-attacking sequence. We're not ending the game this volume. No. Oh no, Charles, no, you emissary of doom. Let's see. Nice one, Shido-chan, and nice one, Shido-chan and Rin-chan combo. You know, Shido didn't speak in emojis, and I was gonna praise him for that, but then Charles, he got infected with his father. But let's see. Let's go, killer counter. Oh no, when he activated the passing eyes too. No, there is a go. And from the top row, where are you people coming from? Hold on. Let me look. Where were either of you earlier in this chapter? Can I even see you guys? I legit cannot. There's too much close focus. I literally can't tell where any other characters are. It's those four. Yeah. So I have no idea where they came from, but he's here and ready. The Hero King of Blue Lock. Or no, the wild card of Blue Lock. Let's see what he does. Not yet, you brat. Okay, steaming, huffing, puff. Yo, the header-to-header combo of Doom is crazy. I'm still here. Okay, Kunigami. Bro said, don't forget about me. Don't Shido-fight me, I swear I'm still here. Alright, right away from Charles. But where's that ball gonna end up? Whose feet is it gonna end up at? Rensuke Kunigami. Well, that just leaves fate. Let's see. Hiro. Okay. Darn. Yeah, he's straight up laid out. So, anyone who was hoping and coping that Kunigami was gonna score, there go your hopes and dreams, dog. That's cooked. I'm so glad I ended up de-investing in that. I invested in Bray Sagi. But he's cooked. He's literally laid out. It looks like he even burst through like his blood veins. Let's see. Where's Ness? That's Yukimaya. That's Kunigami. That's Charles. That's Kaiser. That's Shido. Where's Ness? Where's Ness? Where is he? Where's Ness? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, balls in the air. We're on the side. Isagi's turning white. He's activating Mass Ultra Instinct. And Ness just gave up on Kaiser. I think it's time for my parlay to hit, y'all. But not today. A WW chapter. If you made it all the way to the end of this review, please do me a favor and leave leave the perfect union. Yep, the perfect union in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. So don't leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below where you support me for as low as $1 things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. As then I become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions, so I have this year's having to review, and variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 picture or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 minutes for a short video, 20 minutes for a long video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier, XZ, G Prosper, Zeta, and Brandon Payne. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, and A+A. And then I'd like to give a huge thank you to our ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchiha, Yuki Ally, and Carlo Alaimo. Then I'd like to give a gargantuan thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give another gargantuan thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Waki Minoz, and Idemokami. Then I'd like to give a final legendary top of the line thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, the glorious king, Calvin Elder.